There's the United Kingdom Independence Party, now an independence from Europe. I mean, it's a bit like the People's Judean Front and the Judean Front.
People's Front of Judea.
Is it just like that, is it? Should we amalgamate with them?
I mean, well, traditionally in British politics, it was the far left that always went into endless factions. I think there's about 16 different Trotskyite groups. Aren't you in danger of doing the same?
No, because we're not the same. We are to the left of UKIP. We don't believe in privatisations, which are being bandied around now by Nigel, who does tend to make policy on the hoof, but we are dead against privatisation, especially in the National Health Service. But of course we want to get out of Europe. Of course we do. That's our main policy.
By a referendum?
Not necessarily, because our constitution doesn't need a referendum, if it has to be that way, because it really needs MPs with backbone who will vote to get us out. It doesn't need a referendum, but they need a referendum because otherwise they're scared to do it.
Am I right in thinking that the main motivation for this party is to get Nigel?
Not at all. No.
There's no personal
it's to
animosity
distance
there?
ourselves. No, it's to distance ourselves from it.
Is it not true you despise each other?
I don't know if he despises me. I don't know if I despise him. But I'd rather stay well away. I mean, of the 12 MEPs he had elected with him, he's lost 6 because they've left because of his, can we say, excesses.
Now, were you kicked out of UKIP or did you leave UKIP?
I left. I resigned when I found that he was trying to change the members' ballot about the order of the order or the list of candidates for the European election. I walked out in Strasbourg out of a meeting where he was gerrymandering the list.
Your political broadcast, if that's what it is, election broadcast, seems quite similar to one that UKIP had.
It was mine. I own it.
Oh, so it was.
I paid for that broadcast. In fact,
because we're just showing a little bit of stills from it up there.
In the early 2000s, I did, I think it was 4 broadcasts for UKIP. I was the deputy leader at the time under Roger Natman.
And do you have problems, as UKIP has had, with people saying rather outlandish and sometimes objectionable things?
Not so far. I've had a few amusing telephone calls, but I wouldn't say anything out. Well, mostly people ringing saying hello and good luck, actually. I've had one from Carlisle just now. I've had to switch my...
But have you had any far-right problems?
No, I don't think so.
You've got somebody from the Dutch Freedom Party, I think, haven't you?
Left the Dutch Freedom Party because of that problem, absolutely. In the same way that's why some of the UKIP MEPs have distanced themselves from UKIP, because he's joined a group in the European Parliament which is probably obnoxious.
And other than on the... You both want to leave Europe.
Yes.
You differ on privatisation. What other distinguishing characteristic do you have other than that you are not Mr Farage?
Oh, I wouldn't want to be, but thank you very much. I'm a grammar school kid. I don't go to public school. Sorry. That's not my scene. But
one policy, quickly.
Okay, well, we think that assemblies really shouldn't exist in their present form.
Assemblies?
Regional assemblies. They should be occupied by MPs who break from Westminster, leaving the English to deal with English matters in the English Parliament.
Very well.